All right, so the example here, trying to find the equation of a line based on 2 points. So essentially you have the point 3, 2, let's see, point 3, 2, and then you have the point 4, 4. That's it, yep. And it's kind of calculated here. So the slope, first you find the slope, that's y2 minus y1 divided by x2 minus x1. And that's 2 over 1, right? And you can see that it's rising 2, running 1, positive 2, all right? So once you have the slope, you're going to use either of your 2 points with the slope that you just calculated to calculate b. So I'm going to use the other one. Here this example shows 3, 2. I'm going to use 4, 4. So if I said y is 4, m is 2, x is 4, plus b, that is 4 equals 8 plus b, and that is just like I got there. B is equal to negative 4, which would be the equation y equals 2x minus 4. That's our equation. So in the problem, we have general values of x1, y1, and x2, y2. We got to find the slope and the y-intercept of of the line that passes through those 2 points. So we're going to do similar to what we just did here. The slope is going to be y2 minus y1 divided by x2 minus x1. Okay, that's the slope. Same thing that we did here to find 2. Now to find the y-intercept, we have to be a little, think about what's happening here with this, solving this equation. We have, so I'm going to use either point. You could use x1, y1, you could use x2, y2. Now, it's got to be consistent. If you do x1, you got to use y1. And if you use x2, you got to use y2. So I'm going to use x1 and y1. So my equation would be, I'll kind of do like some scratch work here. y1 is equal to, well, we just calculated the slope of this line. Now I know that. It's m times x1 and plus b, right? So we know m. We just calculated. That's kind of like a known value now. Like just like at this step 4, once we found the slope to be 2, I could use 2 into the equation because I knew the slope was 2. And I know the xy coordinate is 3, 2, right, in that example. And I know an xy coordinate on this line is x1, y1. So I isolate that for b, and b is y1 minus m times x1. Okay, so in general, if you have 2 points, you can find the slope this way, and then once you have the slope, use a point, x1, y1, or x2, y2, to calculate b.